Hello guys, I hope you all are doing really well. So today in this series of covering the important syllabus on the for the post of the Junior Executive Common Cadre Airports Authority of India, today we'll be discussing about one of the important cadre in Airports Authority of India, which is the commercial department. So if you have seen the common cadre syllabus in this, out of the 7 departments, one of the departments for which the posting will be happen is the commercial department. So what exactly is a commercial department and what is its role in AI we'll be discussing in this video. So starting with commercial is, as we all know, anything which includes with finance, the way to generate the revenue and the money in order to sustain the daily operations and also for the growth of the organization. The commercial revenue is very much essential. So this is nothing but known as a financial viability. So financial viability is, in very simple term, is that you need to make or find out the sources of revenue, and you have to maximize the revenue so that you will be able to generate the enough revenue through which you can be able to sustain the daily operations and maintain the growth of the organization. So what are the some of the important areas in which the Airports Authority of India is spending its money on? So one is the salary of the executives in order to maintain the airports, and in order to develop the airports there will be so much money involved. It is in the crores. So in order to cater this much of money, they need to make sure that their revenue is very much high. So one of the important sources of revenue is the commercial department. So basically in AI there are two types of revenues. One is a traffic revenue and another is the non-traffic revenue. So what is the traffic revenue is, we all know the airports are the means of, are the places where the aircraft movement happens, where the aircraft lands and takes off. So for which there is a certain parking charges and the other service charges that are being paid by the airlines to AAI. So anything which is related with the movement of the aircraft or with the traffic of the aircraft is nothing but the traffic revenue. So the revenue that is generated from this movement of aircrafts is nothing but the traffic revenue in AI. Whereas a non-traffic revenue, anything which is not related directly to the aircraft, like say terminal building, the parking area, and the local shops that are there inside, so which are not directly related to the aircraft movement. So those comes under the category of non-traffic revenue. So commercial area is mainly focuses on the generating the revenue from the non-traffic areas, that is by giving the space in the terminal building and by having many shops and also collecting the service charges from the service providers. So that is nothing but the commercial revenues. So as I said, the main task of the commercial department or the main aim is to increase the non-traffic revenues. So this is the core idea behind the commercial department. So how they will ensure that the non-traffic revenue is increased, that is by providing quality services. So quality services here like giving a good passenger experience to the airport by having many shops, retail shops, by having the custom free duty shops, by providing good parking facility, and also many more outlets in the terminal building or inside or under the area which is under the control of the airport. So by maximizing these services and by ensuring the quality is there to the passengers, so that is also one of the important component of the commercial department. So as I said, by ensuring the quality in the services and facilities that are being given to the commercial department, that is where the commercial department functions. Next is, as I said, for these in the airport, we know the terminal building where the passenger is actually coming into the airport and moving out of the airport. So that building is known as a terminal building. So in the terminal building, there are many shops and there are many service providers. So the space that is being allotted to these shops and the service providers, so all the space related issues inside the terminal building. So how this allotment is being happening, the legal issues, how much money is to be paid and everything which is a part of this contract, and the allotment of the space in the terminal building is primarily dealt with the commercial department. So whenever a certain space has been provided in the terminal building, so what they will do is they will take some amount from the agency or the service provider. So the amount of fee that they are charging for that space is generally known as a license fee. So let us say a shop in the airport has taken a contract for 5 years. So so for the 5 years, they'll be collecting the license fee from that agency for the duration of 5 years. It can be on a monthly basis or a yearly basis or for a fixed period of time. That's for the 5 years can be collected one time. So all these things are, so in general this is known as a license fee. The how much amount of money is being charged from that for providing the space is known as a license fee. And then the space rent is nothing but the another term which is closely synonymous with the license fee. So whatever the rent that the agency is paying to the airport in order to get the license to operate that services in the airport is nothing but the space rent. So these are some of the important some of the definitions which are there in the commercial department, and I hope these terms, if at all they come in the exam, you should be in a position to answer them. So that is why I have covered the few definitions of the important terms that are used in the commercial department for the better understanding. I hope this video is helpful to you, and if you have any doubts or any queries or you want any new topic on which you want me to make a video on, feel free to comment in the video and I'll be happy to make a video on the topic. I wish you all the best, and finally thank you for watching this video.